On Saturday evening, that is 7th January, thousands of Israelis took to the streets to protest against the plan by Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's new government that opponents say threatened democracy and freedom. The protesters gathered in the city of Tel Aviv on Saturday, days after the most right-wing and religiously conservative government in the country's 74-year history was sworn in. The plans of the newly sworn-in government include sweeping reforms, from expanding illegal settlements in the occupied West Bank to weakening the power of the judiciary. Some waved Israeli and rainbow flags, while others held a large banner reading "Crime Minister," a slogan widely used by Israelis during regular demonstrations against Netanyahu in the past years. Protesters brandished signs with slogans including "Democracy in Danger" and "Together Against Fascism and Apartheid." Another banner read "Housing, Livelihood, Hope." The protest was led by left-wing and Palestinian members of the Israeli parliament, the Knesset. They slammed Justice Minister Yariv Levin, who on Wednesday unveiled the government's long-promised overhaul of the judicial system that aims to weaken the country's Supreme Court. Critics accuse the government of declaring war on the legal system, saying the plan will upend Israel's system of checks and balances and undermine its democratic institutions by giving absolute power to the new governing coalition. "We are really afraid that our country is going to lose the democracy and we are going to dictatorship just for reasons of one person which wants to get rid of his law trial," a protester was heard saying. Protesters on Saturday also called for peace and coexistence between Jews and Palestinian residents of the country. "We can see right now many laws being advocated for against LGBTQ, against Palestinians, against larger minorities in Israel," said Rula Daoud of Standing Together, a grassroots movement of Palestinians and Jews. "We are here to say loud and clear that all of us, Arabs and Jews and different various communities inside of Israel, demand peace, equality and justice." Following his November 1st election win, Netanyahu took office late last month at the head of a coalition with extreme right and ultra-Orthodox Jewish parties, some of whose officials now head key ministries. It includes a politician who late last year admitted tax evasion and a clutch of far-right personalities, including one who once kept a portrait in his home of a man who massacred scores of Palestinian worshippers. Netanyahu, 73, who himself is fighting corruption charges in court, had already served as premier longer than anyone in Israeli history, leading the country from 1996 to 1999 and 2009 to 2021.